Hello, and welcome to my second season with AC Milan in this Director of Football Challenge. Now, if you missed the first season, do not worry about it. You can hop right into this one. To summarize the first season, he brings it into the box. It's in, and it's a goal! Juventus haven't even touched the ball, and Okafor has put it in the net. Kick comes in, and it's a goal! It's Malik Chow! Hernandez with the free kick, and it's a goal! Oh my goodness! Holy crap! But absolutely new. Musa scores! Oh my word!
We've got another 3 points in the bag against a tough opponent, against a rival trying to get into the Champions League spots.
Muriel finds Skamaka, who finds the back of the net again.
2-2 at the San Siro against Atalanta. We could be looking back at that at the end of the season in a lot of disappointment. Actually making it down the wing, they get a cross in, and the winter is starting to wear on us. Chukwueze gets the ball back. Florenzi, he puts it back in, and it's Chukwueze! AC Milan are up 2-1. The ball comes in anyways. And Osimhen scores. He's literally backwards. We are going to end level at Napoli. Actually making it down the wing. They get a cross in, and you gotta be kidding me, guys. Oh, we did not do well this game. They're working it up. It's Lukaku. Put it in the cross, and it's Velati. He scores. They've got a lot of men forward. AC Milan just need a good counterattack here, but it's Lukaku, and he scores. Pellegrini puts it in, and they score again. Well, it looks like that is all she wrote. Here we go. Our form has not been good. Loftus-Cheek, and he scores, yes! Can we find another goal here?
Tamura, he does!
We are moving on to the finals. The big game is here. It is time to play it. Let's get going. Put in it. Oh, no.
It's Okafor. Yes, he scores.
This might be decided by penalties. Christian Pulisic is going to step up to take what could be the final penalty.
And he does. He put it right down the middle. The audacity, the goal. Everybody can't believe their eyes. An absolutely beautiful win. AC Milan have won the Coppa Italia. Before the season's over, we do get our hands on some silverware. We're already looking like we're going to win the lead. Our fate is in our hands. And it looks like we might just win the double. Okafor makes his way in, and he scores! Oh, it's Reinders, and it's a goal! Yes! He says, I'll take that. It's Jovic, he finally scores! What a fabulous win. I am very happy with that. That keeps us at top of the table. Can he put a cross in? He does, and it's Chukwueze! Yes! Goal! Luca Romero, oh, he finds Jovic, and Jovic scores! Yes! Yes, in the 90th minute! Luca Romero puts in an amazing assist. Yes. We did it. We are the champions of the Serie A. We did the double. But it wasn't exactly because of our merit. See, all the good teams just played very badly. We got very lucky. It was a low points tally. So if we want to do it again this season, we will have to really step up our game. And we very much hope that our board helps us along with that goal. Because, and if you did not know, the Director of Football Challenge means that we don't have control over the transfers. The club does. Our Director of Football, our Chief Scout, and our General Manager determine the fate of our club. In the meantime, Fred Sasso, our brilliant manager, is on vacation, but he is keeping a close eye on his phone, checking out any news that is coming from the club regarding players coming in or out. He's also been keeping an eye on players that are playing in the Euro Cup and the Copa America, because we have a whole bunch of players playing in those competitions this year. So without further ado, let's jump into the game and see what this transfer window has to offer. Well, our first piece of news is not good news. Olivier Giroud has made his final decision to retire. We did try to convince him otherwise, but he is officially hanging up his boots. Let's check him out. So if you look down here, he spent 3 years at AC Milan. He made 85 appearances and scored 29 goals. Now that's just league goals, I do believe. He scored some in the Champions League as well. He had 530 league appearances with 198 goals in his career. He became a team leader. He was absolutely crucial in both title-winning seasons, real and fictional, and he will be sorely, sorely missed. It is a day before the opening of the transfer window, and we have 2 players that we must say goodbye to. 3, but we already said goodbye to Olivier Giroud. We already went over his details, but we will give him a salute. We appreciate his services. The next is Simon Kier, another one of our team leaders. He is leaving. He is going to, where is he going? Olympique Marseille. He was a fantastic player for the club, 92 appearances within 6 years. He was here for a long time. Yep, look at that. He did the club a world of good. He really helped. He was here for both title-winning seasons, and he put in a good shift for both. And last but not least is Luka Jovic. He came in for a single season on a free transfer. He scored 10 goals, I do believe. 10 goals, 11 with the Champions League. Oh, no. It was the Italian Domestic Cup. He was a good player. He didn't get a renewal on his contract. He will be leaving. There are plenty of clubs that want him. So long, you fantastic players. All right, so our season objectives just came in, and they are pretty tough. They want us to get to the the quarterfinal in the Champions League. So we'll have to get a good draw in the round of 16. They want us to win the Serie A again. We already did it once. They want it more. We're just going to leave this here as reach the semifinals. We've got 20 million in the bank, plenty of room in the payroll for contracts and whatnot, so that's fine. And they want us to win the Italian Super Cup. So we've got our work cut out for us. We might not be able to continue this save if we don't keep up with the demands. All right, confirm. And look at this. The club made their first very nice signing. A 19-year-old Belgian, Muzambo. He's got great dribbling, good first touch, amazing agility. He's quite brave, determined. He's got great technique, awesome potential. He is going to be jumping right into the first team. Hopefully he can work his way in. He's kind of like Luca Romero, only on the left side. And the club has made another signing. Not a free signing, but a real signing. They bought, I do not know how to pronounce his name, Sver. He is Norwegian. We bought him for 4.5 million euros. He's 17 years old. He went to the U18, but he can just join the senior squad for now for preseason. He looks great. He's got great flair, pretty average stats, but very good for a 17-year-old. His potential is through the roof. B- for the transfer rating. We are very excited about the potential on this kid. All right, so we've got some news. De Ketelaere wants a new contract. Now, the thing is, he didn't do shit at Milan when he played, but he did do very well at Atalanta last season. He's worth a buttload of money. Let's see if Loftus-Cheek can just resolve the issue. Hey, buddy, can you resolve this? Probably not. Unable. Okay. Well, we don't deal with these sorts of things, so we will ask Eduardo to discuss. Oh no. They're unable to agree on. He thinks he's just going to be a squad player and only wants to give him 4 million euros, which is pretty fair. 6 to 7, that is way too much. We can't do anything with that. We're going to walk away. That might cause some issues. So, I've been keeping track of how well our players have been doing on international duty, and Christian Pulisic just pulled an 8.0 against Colombia. He gets an assist to get the United States a goal and keep them in the competition for the Copa America. Right now, they are just in the group stages, so they get a point out of that. I believe it was their first game in the group stage. Let's go ahead and look at this goal. All right, Pulisic gets it out wide, brings it into the box. He's going to put in a cross, and oh yes. He's putting in crosses all season for us. Very nice. And Rafael Leao drops a 7.9, 1 goal, 1 assist, and he gets Portugal through to the knockout rounds in the Euros. And holy crap, Yunus Musa dropped an 8.8 rating, a goal, 2 assists. He was only on the field for 62 minutes. They beat Bolivia 6-2 to put the USA into the knockout rounds of the Copa America. But wait, there's more. Christian Pulisic also dropped a 7.3 and got an assist in that game as well. The USA is rocking it. So let's take a look at the quarterfinals here. We have Portugal versus Serbia, Austria versus Denmark, France versus the Netherlands, and England versus Spain. And we will catch back up when we get to the finals. And we must take a look at the Copa America as well. Here's the quarterfinals. We have the USA versus Paraguay, Uruguay versus Colombia, Brazil versus Argentina, and Mexico versus Costa Rica. And just like the Euros, we will catch back up with this once we get to the finals. And this is how it shook out. The European finals will be between Portugal and France. Leao and Theo and Mignon. Unfortunately, Theo has an injury, so he will not be able to play, so just Mignon here. Can Leao score against Mignon? Well, unfortunately, we won't be able to attend this match because we are attending this match. USA versus Mexico in the Copa America. Let's check this out. See, no Serie A players, unfortunately, here for Mexico. But we do have McKennie, Weah, Pulisic, and oh no, we don't see Yunus Musa starting. He's done so well in this competition. It's so sad not to see him starting. All right, let's get going. Got key highlights on. They're working their way around. Plenty of space out in the wing. Oh, they get a cross in, and Lozano almost scores. All right, Dest has the ball. USA is making their way in, and it's a shot, and narrowly wide. I'll say USA had a free kick there. And then Mexico started to counter, but USA has retained possession. See what they can work here. Mexico with a very high press. USA take it calmly. Dest now. Pulisic. Can he make some magic happen here on the left side? Gives it to Dest. It's Adams. Scally. Weah. Scally. Oh, the U.S. still have the ball. Can they make something with this? McKennie. It's a goal! USA lead Mexico in the Copa America. And they are beginning to believe that they can take this trophy home. Look at this beautiful shot. McKenny with a great first touch. Comes right off the goalkeeper. A beautiful goal. All right, USA have the ball again. Timothy Weah. What can he do with this? He tries to make his way into the box, but he is stopped. But it's okay. USA is still working it in. It's Christian Pulisic. Gets a shot off and goes just wide. He goes for glory. Mexico still look like they could get back into this game. They're only a goal down, and they're making their way down the wing. What can they do here? No, Dest recovers it quickly. Gets the ball out to Timothy Weah. Oh, but it's caught in the midfield, and Martin had a chance to tie it up for Mexico. He was one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Could not convert it. And it looks like we are ending the first half. 1-0 USA. Let's start the second half. Oh, and there's action right off the bat. It's Christian Pulisic. And, the ball's still in the box. And it's a goal. USA score another. It's 2-0. Opening up the second half. They double their lead. And they are feeling mighty fine. McKenny with the assist. Aronson just shoots it into the crowd. Makes its way into the back of the net. Oh, and here Mexico comes. They break the line. They break the defensive line. Can they find someone? And they score. They're back in this game. It's 2-1. I don't know why I'm excited. It's just really intense. I want USA to win. But it's not that simple. Look at this beautiful goal. Puts it in. It reminds me of how Romero and Jovic linked up to score their famous goal last season. Still very disappointed that we didn't see Yunus Musa come on. Played very well in this competition, just to not get played. Maybe he was injured. I didn't see the report, though. USA take their time. And here comes the corner kick. Oh, and it's blocked by the goalkeeper. And, oh my goodness, it's blocked by the player. And now Mexico is on a counterattack, and they've got men forward. Oh, but they absolutely failed to convert the potential into a chance. Oh, that is disappointing. But they're still on one. They're still on the attack. Oh, but a great tackle. And that might have been the last play that we see of this game. The USA might take this away. They have one more corner. Can they do something with it? Oh. Almost made that lead very safe. And there we go. The United States has won the Copa America. Great news for Christian Pulisic. He has won 3 trophies in the span of just a couple months. He must be feeling very good after his move from Chelsea, where he struggled. There he is, captain of the United States, lifting the trophy, bringing the Copa America to the United States. And it was Portugal that won the Euros, but surprisingly, no Rafael Leao on the roster at all. I don't really understand that. He also did well in the competition. Maybe he was injured? I don't think so. Maybe he was just outrageously tired. But they did it. They beat France, unfortunately, for Mike Mignon. And Teo Hernandez, who was injured, he couldn't do anything about it. But we have 2 nations where our best players come from that have won major competitions. It is a fantastic feeling. And look at this. Musa has been named Copa America Best Young Player. And right above Gianni Reyna and Moise Caicedo. And he was named as one of the top players in the Copa America. He's in the starting 11. Very proud of our American boy. All right, so all of the international duties are done. Preseason has begun, and we are going to take a look at the dynamic screen. So our team cohesion, still excellent. Well, it's good. The club atmosphere, that is excellent. Although there are 3 players who are unhappy. But we'll take a look at that. And the leadership support is still very good. If we look here at the hierarchy, we have Leao and Teo as our new team leaders alongside Calabria. We will have to pick a new vice captain, but we will do that at the beginning of the season proper. Look at our social groups, just our new players down here, along with Junior Macias. We do have it broken into 4 groups right now, so hopefully that solidifies a little bit more. And we'll take a look at the happiness. So we've got quite a few dissatisfied players, concerned players. They all want contracts, all this and that. But overall, everything is relatively stable, so we're not too worried about that. And we will take a peek at this at the end of the transfer window when the team is finalized. All right, here's the real big issue. Christian Pulisic wants a new contract. He is a very important player for us. His transfer value is through the roof. Let's ask Musa to resolve the issue. He is unable to resolve the issue. All right, well, we're going to have to let Eduardo deal with this. Oh. I have spoken to Pulisic, and he is going to offer him a new contract. Well, I will update you with that information soon. Our technical director, Eduardo, just pulled a power move on Christian Pulisic by triggering the extension clause in his contract. He said, oh, you want a new contract? Bam. I'll just give you a longer one. How about that? Maybe that'll solve the issue. I don't know if it did, but hopefully. And here's another very scary situation. Real Madrid are on the prowl for Tomori. They want to put in a 68 million euro bid for our player that had the most appearances last season. It would be hard to replace him. Tottenham tried to make an audacious move. They wanted to loan in Tomori and then pay 26 million and then 26 million on top of it. Not near what his market value is. We could get 75 million euros for him if we really tried, but they rejected it. We are safe. Everything is good. Pellegrino might be leaving. He did not feature very many times for us, and he could leave for nearly 10 million euros. That sounds like a deal to me. I have taken a peek at the players that have come back, the couple players who were signed, and there are a few that we do not need on our team. Origi, Macias, Krunic, and Ballatore. We could use Ballatore, but he's already on the loan list, and we're not going to take him off the loan list. That doesn't seem... Maybe the club has a plan. You know, maybe they want to get a left back in, so we don't want to just take him off. But I do think it's fair, despite this being a Director of Football Challenge, to put these players on the unwanted list. I think it is totally realistic for the manager to be able to talk to the club and say, hey, look, I don't need these players. You can try to sell them if you would like. It does not guarantee that they will sell. Krunic is wanted, but Macias is not, and he's like 33 years old. Yeah. And he's just taking space up in the club. We have plenty of wingers. We have Salamakers, Romero, Chukwueze, Pulisic. Even Muzambo here could go over there. De Ketelare could even play on the wing. Naipen, or we'll call him Halseth. Halseth can play over there on the right wing. We do not need any of these players, so I'm going to put them on the unwanted list and see what happens. All right, and Ballatore has found a club, and it has been accepted. Valencia has offered 4.4 million euros. Very nice. And if we look down here, Origi has failed to get any offers. They wanted 8.25 million euros for him. Seems like quite a lot, to be honest, but he'll still be on the unwanted list, so we'll see what happens. And there's a bidding war. Everton just came in with 5.25 million euros. So that is very exciting. It's good to have some more money in the coffers for this player that we will not use. I mean, he would be a backup, but yeah, he's not necessary, and it might encourage the club to bring in another player. And it's official. Bode Balotore has moved on. 4.4 million euros. It may go up to 5.5. He rejected the offer from Everton, so that is a player off our books. And let's see what we're rocking here. 25 million euros with 15 million euros in the payroll. Plenty of money to extend some contracts, plenty of money to get some players in. So that will be very, very good. And while Macias has attracted no offers, West Ham has made a 21.5 million euro bid for Rade Krunic, 30-year-old. Just, very low in the pecking order. If we look over here in the squad planner, he's way down here in fourth. We're training Pobega to be able to play here. Loftus-Cheek could play better in that position, but we just like him up here in this role. But if we look here, he's 7th there, 8th here. I'd much rather use Pobega, even though he's probably not better, because he is Italian and he is a homegrown player, and it's good to have him in the squad. And Yassine Adli is much younger and has plenty of promise. He's pretty good too. Really not that bad. So it is nice to get Krunic off the squad. Hopefully we got to cross our fingers now. Knock on wood. Krunic has rejected the offer from West Ham. 21 million euros we would have sold him for. Oh, but look, he's wanted by a whole bunch of different clubs. All right, and we're asking for 24 million. That is okay, but still, we want the money now, sooner than later. All right, we've got a situation. Kalulu wants a new contract. We can't do anything about this, but we can ask Teo Hernandez to solve the issue. Hey, can you just talk to Kalulu for us? He is unable. Wow. None of our players have been able to convince anybody to stay at the club. All right, Eduardo, go ahead and talk to Kalulu. Hopefully, you can resolve his unhappiness. He has spoken to Kalulu about the new contract, and as part of the chat, I have agreed to offer the new contract. Now, I wonder if there are promises getting put into here. Nope. Okay. Well, that's good. We'll see how that all works out. And look at this. The board has extended Kalulu's contract. I do believe it was at like 2.8 million before, 3 million. I can't remember, but now 5 million euros. He has agreed to a regular starter playing time, and we are very happy about this. He is a very dynamic defender, and we are happy to have him for another 4 years. All right, we've got some trouble. Some unhappy players have come to talk to me about Ketelare's contract. Now, he was demanding to become one of the top paid players in the club, like maybe top 5. And he just doesn't deserve that. He's not that kind of player. In fact, we don't even really have room for him. We don't play with a number 10 right there. And he could play as a striker, but I think Noah Okafor is probably better in that position. So he's not going to be starting. Let's discuss the issue with the squad. Let's see. There's murmurs of discontent. Why doesn't Charles deserve a new contract? We think he does. Let's see if it... No, I'm not going to say that. Let's see. He's asking for absolutely unreasonable things. If he got his way, you'd all be queuing up behind him. Yep, that's kind of true. We offered him a new deal at the end of the season, but no, we didn't do that. Let's see. If everyone took a step to think about this, they quickly realized he doesn't deserve a new deal. It's actually damaging the chances of each of you getting improved terms as well. Now that, I like that. Let's see. I've made this decision with the bet. I didn't really make the decision. There's a great atmosphere. Don't spoil that by allowing issues to affect all of you. Let's see. They do support me, so maybe I think most of you have my back, so, well, they're all expressionless. Oh, this is going to be tricky. I don't want to be rude, but I think I need to be firm. We're going to go with this one. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever had everybody satisfied with one of the decisions I've made. All right, I think that was productive. So long. and the club atmosphere just goes up. All right, so De Ketelaere is officially unhappy. He's publicly unhappy, and there was an article that came out in Goal that suggested that he might depart due to this. I really wouldn't be that upset. There's no suitors, but he is worth a lot of money, and he doesn't really fit in my team. So, cross our fingers, I guess. And bad news, everyone. The club have accepted some loan offers for Luca Romero, but to try to persuade him to stay, we gave him a squad player playing time. He was on breakthrough prospect. He played enough last season, and he'll probably get some more chances this season. And it's especially sad because we're selling him for not very much money. I mean, he's worth around 10 million euros. We'll probably sell him for about 6. Not exactly what we would want. All right, we've got more issues. We've got some unhappy players with the situation around Christian Pulisic. Now, it was my understanding that Eduardo, our technical director, was going to offer him a contract. I don't know what happened. Let's discuss this issue. All right. Let's see. I said we'd talk about it at the end of the season. If you would step back and think about this, you'd quickly realize that they'd be damaging the chances of you getting a new deal, and that would be really good for De Ketelaere here, and Rade Krunic, actually, because he wants a new deal as well. Let's see here. We can't say we don't want to risk ruining the atmosphere because De Ketelaere is already doing that. Let's pin their interests against his. Oh, disappointed. Oh, no. Geez, this backfired actually pretty hard. What do any of us have to do to deserve a new contract then? Well, Krunic, do better. You're just a very average player. Let's see. Let's see. Do I not want to dismiss? Do I just want to dismiss this? I don't want to lose Gabbia. That'll be a disappointment. Could say that they're just unprofessional. See, Eduardo says that I should do this. I think that's what that means. So I'll do that, and then I'll have Eduardo do the negotiations. All right. Positive. I don't want to ruin the atmosphere in the club. So let's go over here to Pulisic. DoF contract negotiations. Go ahead. Oh, let's see what happens. And Luca Romero has opted to stay. He did not want to leave AC Milan again. This is the second time the club has accepted offers for his loan, and he has decided to stay. He is improving slowly but surely, but he has all the right attributes that we want for his position. And let's see, he did pretty well last year. He got 4 assists, no goals. So he's still waiting for his first goal for AC Milan, but this might be the year for it. All right, so we have a slight issue with Marco Pellegrino. He doesn't think he can make it in the club and may want to leave, which is unfortunate because I realized that he could play pretty well in the fullback position here. He's got decent crossing, decent dribbling. I mean, he's just decent in everything. You know, he would just be a solid option there for backup. I would use him over Florenzi there, I think. But let's discuss it with him and see what we could do. I'm not sure I'll ever be good enough to break through here, and I think I should leave for good for my career. Oh, let's see. You can prove yourself. I'll make sure you're seen as a squad player. Maybe an impact sub. I mean, if we don't get a left back anytime soon, we will need to use him. He is better than Gabbia as well at center back, so he just got unlucky that nobody got injured last season. I guess Chow did, but Kier's gone, so this is his time to step up. Since there's 2 positions available for him now, let's see if we'll give him squad player. Oh, okay. Let's see. I need you to stay at a required standard in training. That is a good idea. I think that would be, let's see. In friendlies, no, because he is away with the Olympic team and we're almost done with our friendlies. So let's set a training target. I want it to be a 7. I want it to be an 8. Can you do an 8? Yeah. All right. So as long as he is up at an 8 all the time, I will make sure to consider him. All right. My first, what is that? Promise? I'm not really sure. All right. Very good. And this was a very close one. Roma offered around 15 million euros for Tommaso Pobega, and we very much don't want to lose him because he is our homegrown player and we need him. Okay, so the club has put an offer on Matias Gonçalves. He's an 18-year-old Brazilian. We offered about 14 million euros, I think, for him. Yeah, 13.5. I don't know how good he is, but at 18 years old, pretty excited. Let's see. Played in the first division last season, only 2 assists. Oh, wait a minute. He also had 11 substitute appearances. Looks like it all overlapped. Loaned halfway through the season. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what to expect from this signing, but we'll see how it goes. And the offer has been accepted, and now they are going to do contract negotiations. Very exciting. All right, the team's leaders have come to me about the Catalare's situation. We might just have to try to open up negotiations again with our director of football. Let's discuss the issue with the players. Look, most of us think he deserves a new contract. As a leadership group, we'd like to ask how you intend to move forward. Oh, let's see. Let's not risk ruining the positive atmosphere around the club. Forget about it and focus on soccer. I feel like we might be able to get away with that. Let's see, I think my stance is for the good of the team, and that's all I ever try to do. See, I don't know their exact feelings about me. I know they support me, but I don't know if they would just, do anything for me. We could just try to get him a new contract. I mean, we have the funds for it. It's not crazy. But again, I don't know. I don't think we really even need him in the club. I'd rather have him go out and get a new striker. Let's not risk ruining the positive atmosphere. Oh. Atmosphere isn't that good? What do you mean? You're just trying to mask the fact that you've dealt with this properly? Alright, jeez. I could just... Yeah, I think I gotta back down here. I don't want to alienate the team leaders. I will consider making an offer. Alright. It did have a slightly negative effect, but whatever. All right. Go ahead. Go give him a new contract. Unable. Oh, man. Well, he's going to be more than a squad player. I mean, he's going to be playing that striker position. It's going to be, right now, as the club stands, it's going to be between him and Noah Okafor. 6.2 million euros. I mean, I would go in there and offer him regular starter, but
But if this was closer to the 4 million that they're trying to offer, I mean, let's see if we can bridge this gap. Do we need this? I mean, whatever. Okay, finalize that. No. Board said 4 million. So that's all we're doing. That's probably way too high too. They usually just do the same here. No salary increase. Sure, you can have a bonus. You can have that bonus as well. Let's see, 25K. That seems kind of high. Let's see, you want to be right up there with the top, so no, we're not going to go quite that high. That is much too high, good sir. We'll go down to like 20. You can have a 20K assist bonus. And look, we'll give you a slightly higher unused substitute. I think this is a fair deal. I am even going to lock in the salary. Whoa. All right. We're somewhere. Now, De Ketelaere, if this doesn't go through, it's because of your agent. Suggest. Oh, he's getting angry now. How about that? That seems fair, right? Oh my God. It was all for naught. All right, sorry, Eduardo. Let's see, he gave me a chance to handle the negotiation for myself. And we tried. We really tried. We didn't want to go too far over what the board was offering. So that's what it's going to be. And we may not have been able to agree on an offer with De Ketelaere, but we did with Christian Pulisic. He is now making 8.6 million euros. I think he might be the highest paid player, definitely up there. 50 million euros within 5 years. He is going to be on the team until he is 30. He is right up there with the top. Let's look at this. It's Leao, it's Pulisic, and then Mignon behind him with Teo and Benacer. Yes, he is now a mainstay at the club. He did very well for us last season. 5 goals, 10 assists. So I am very excited to keep him here. And it is official. Matheus Gonçalves has joined the club. He has great potential. Look at that. Sky high. This is our second player with amazing potential. He went down to the U18 team, but he will not be there. He will be moving right up here with us. He probably will go down to the U20s and play there to develop. But he will definitely get his chances as well. He'll be fighting Romero now. I'm sure Romero wishes that he left for loan. But let's see, that does deplete our transfer budget by a little bit. We're down to 13 million, only 6 million left in the payroll. So we would need to have a player or two go before we could bring anything or anybody in. I just realized that Pellegrino had some loan offers out for him and the club accepted them, and I must have just missed the email completely. And now I am worried. I hope he does not leave, because he would be a great left back. But we shall see. I'll make sure to keep the story updated. So De Ketelaere is upset yet again that we have continually broken our promises. We haven't. We've offered him a contract twice, and he has not budged. So let's discuss this issue with him. Our relationship is distant. Let's see, he is increasingly concerned. And he doesn't think he can continue to play with this club. If you don't want to play with this club, then I'm certainly not going to keep you around. That's how I feel. That's perfect. Pleased. Everyone is pleased. Very, very good.
hands in his transfer request. He is worth 61 million euros. There's plenty of time in the transfer window. Let's get this done. All right, we are going to end the episode with our first match of the season against Napoli. We already went through preseason, and it was wildly successful. We beat Real Madrid 2-1, had a couple small games in the United States, then Newcastle 2-0, and then we brought in just some players that still needed match fitness. Beat Brescia 5-0, nice easy game at the end of preseason. So now, yes, we play Napoli. And their new coach is Julian Nagelsmann. So he's come from Bayern Munich, hopped over to Napoli. We've got Diego Simeone over at Inter. I think it was Inter, right? Goodness. Let's take a look here. Yep, Diego Simeone over at Inter. So lots of interesting changes, and let's take a look at the tactics here. Now, we do have a couple injuries. Benacer is unfortunately out. Loftus-Cheek can barely hold his own. Halseth, who looked really good in preseason, he will definitely be making some appearances. He's also injured. And our newest signing, Gonçalves, he's also injured, so he will be sitting out, which means we'll bring him in. Here we go. Uzumbo will be on the bench. We got Romero, De Ketelaere on the bench still. Colombo, he will be on the bench while Okafor gets the nod. Okafor is just more familiar with the tactics. But in Benacer's place, we have Pobega. We have been training him as a halfback, and I think he will do well. One quick change, I decided to bring Kalulu in here because Calabria was only fit for 45 minutes. It's not match fit, and Kalulu is raring, ready to go. All right, here we are. It's our pretty typical lineup besides a few injuries. We're hoping Leao and Pulisic do some good work. Napoli are lining up basically the exact same way as they did last season. They've hardly made any changes. In fact, the team may have just gotten weaker. Looked at their transfer history, and yes, they have not improved at all. Oh, Napoli with the ball. Milan putting some good pressure on. Intercepting the ball. Very good, Chow. Okafor has the ball now. Can he find someone? Oh, he takes a shot all the way from the top of the box. First shot of the season. Looks like it's like sunset out right now. Color is very strange. Let's see. It is Napoli's ball. We are chasing them around their back line. Oh, Musa intercepts the ball. It's Pulisic. And, oh, he gets a penalty. Oh, I haven't checked the penalties. Giroud was the one that normally took them. Teo Hernandez. He is the guy. He is the guy. Go ahead, Teo. Ooh, is Pulisic injured? Or is he just really trying to sell this penalty? It's a penalty. All right. Could be the first goal of the season. Nathan is booked. And Teo hits the post. Oh, no. Now Napoli have a corner. Oh, nice. It's cleared, and it's Okafor. And Rafael Leao. It's 2v2. Oh, God. Napoli are getting some men back now, but we're still on the counterattack. Pulisic going out wide. He finds Okafor, and let's see. They try working it up quickly. Trying to put a good high press on. Hopefully they bobble the ball just like that. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Put too much pressure on them so they can't get accurate passes. Teo Hernandez, it's fine when he's under pressure. He just dribbles the ball up. Oh, except he just gives it away. Let's see. We'll tell Leao to not sit further forward so he can just kind of make his own decisions to help out Teo when he needs to. Napoli are trying right now. They find Kvaratskhelia, but Kalulu puts in a good block. All right, Milan with the ball again. It's been a pretty intense first half. Both teams have had plenty of chances.
Napoli are putting the pressure on. But Milan are finding ways to break the lines. Okafor dropping back deep in that deep lying forward position. Pulisic now. Can he find... Oh, he tried to find Reinders. It was close. Now Napoli on the counterattack. Kvaratskhelia working it up the wing. Oh, Chow with a good block. Oh, but Zielinski still has it. Oh, I'm real scared here. Come on, I think that's offsides. I think it is. The assistant raised his flag. Oh. Come on, VAR. Yes, goal disallowed. All right, we got to be careful with that, though. Still putting a lot of pressure on us, but let's see what we can do here. We haven't had a whole lot of trouble breaking their lines, so Okafor just all the way from half field. Oh, he gets a shot off, too. Forces a good save. It's like a Teo Hernandez stride there. Milan still have the ball. They're still trying. It's Rafael Leao. We haven't seen him much this game. Reinders finds Teo. Oh, now he's got Leao. It's Okafor, and it's a goal! What a fantastic goal. Just when I was saying Rafael Leao hadn't been seen much, he gets an assist. He could have shot, but he decided to be selfless. He's becoming a real mature player, that Rafael Leao. I didn't know who to put in, Colombo or Okafor, but it's a good thing we put in Okafor because he understands the game. He understands what's needed here at Milan, and he opened up the score sheet and put Milan in the lead. All right, we've made it to the second half. Nothing else happened after the goal, really. And we haven't changed anything. We are going to approach the game the same way. We're going to try to get another goal here real quick. I don't think they will be able to beat us. They've only gotten 2 shots off so far. Pobega, Musa, Kalulu, put in a cross quick. Oh, he finds Pulisic. It's Okafor, and he almost had a brace. I'm afraid that our high press might be wearing the boys out a little bit. We might have to switch to a low block because they might be able to just start breaking right through it, and we don't want that. But we did recover the ball this time, just like we planned to, which is nice. They're trying to play a little too fast. They play tiki-taka, and that's exactly how we wanted to trap them. Just going a little too quick, trying to bypass our high press. See, we're still working it around nice and easy. We have plenty of people behind the ball because we have great talent up front, like Rafael Leao here. It's Reinders. Oh, I thought that was Pobega. What a terrible shot. All right, it's the 70th minute, and we've made quite a few substitutions. I also meant to kind of go balanced here. We eased off on the tactics just a bit. I know we're just 1-0 up, and it might be a mistake, but I think we can trap him here in the midfield just fine. Oh, except they find Osimhen, and no! Oh. I think it's going to be onside this time. Magnan is not having it. He is just ran straight out of the box at the referee. Goal disallowed. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Okay, we can't just do a mid-block. We need to step up. No problem. And just clog up that midfield. We cannot let them be having those passes. And Napoli with the ball again. They are going to be trying desperately to score a goal here. We've yet to beat Napoli under my command. Oh, yes. AC Milan recover the ball in the midfield. Adley does well. Pobega finds Musa. Musa finds Colombo. It's Chukwueze now in for Pulisic. Oh, Chukwueze does amazing. Oh, my goodness! Chukwueze is an absolute beast. He ended the season so well last year, and now he has started it amazing this year. Colombo with the assist. Chukwueze just decides to dribble 2 guys and then just absolutely blasted by the goalkeeper right through his legs. It's 2-0. AC Milan. Napoli tried too hard, and we cooked them. Only 1.5 minutes until time's up, then stoppage time.
And they found us, Seaman. It was a cheeky little move, but they still had the ball. Oh, goodness gracious. Chikwueze. And, oh, man, I was really nervous that we were going to give away a penalty right there. Now it's Adley with the corner. He's going to put it in. It's very nice that we don't absolutely need Rafael Leao either. Got a lot of good players on the team. The team is better than it was last year. We may have lost Giroud and Kier, but we didn't really rely on them a whole lot. And the players that we do have, they got better from last year. Like Musa, I think he surpassed Loftus-Cheek. I think I have to play him over Loftus-Cheek when they're both fit. But Loftus-Cheek has injury issues, so no problem. Can we get a one last minute goal? Oh, no. Maybe. Still 5 seconds left. Kvaratskhelia decided to boot the ball at the very end. We finally did it. We beat Napoli. It took us 3 times. 3. But we did it. What a good way to start off the season. It's always good to start off with a win, especially against a difficult opponent. Now, as we've had some troubles with De Ketelaere's contract and his overall situation, and we missed out on the sale of Krunic for, what was it, 25 million euros, we have had some success. We brought in 3 amazing wonder kids who are going to see the field this season. We tied up Kalulu in his contract situation, as well as the man, the myth, the legend, Christian Pulisic. So that's all very good, and we even got Calabria and Chow on contract extensions last season. Next episode will tie up the end of the transfer window. Hopefully we will bring in a few more players, hopefully a striker. We could really use a striker. Maybe we'll sell De Ketelaere and we'll bring in a new striker. That is the dream move for me. And that's all I've got for this one. So thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please like the video, put a comment down below, and make sure you are subscribed so you can continue seeing the rest of this series. Thank you so much.